Hello, I'm Warren Prosser with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Economics have been supportive to the beef and cattle markets for the past couple of years, but some concerns are on the horizon. As prices have rallied to record high levels here in the U.S., prices have started to attract foreign beef supplies. Price differentials between the United States and Australia, the largest importer source, suggest a change has taken place. For the first time since 2009, it is substantially cheaper to import lean beef than buy it here domestically. As a result, Australian exports to the United States have increased about 71% since last year and 61% since 2010. This is not trivial to the beef market. U.S. beef production is steady with a year ago due to higher carcass weights. Also, summer fed cattle supply is estimated to be higher than a year ago. This supply, given that exports are not too exciting, implies that net beef supplies appear to be rising above last year's levels. In spite of supply, beef prices have not traded below a year ago levels until this week. Demand has been supportive of beef prices for the past few months, offsetting some of the supply concerns. However, beef demand is being threatened by record high gasoline and beef prices. Weaker anticipated demand and higher supply may suggest a lackluster summer for the live cattle and beef markets. The fed cattle market was mostly lower on the week, with light to moderate volume. In the north, cattle sold for 126 to 127 per hundredweight on a live weight basis, and mostly 200 to 202 dressed, with instances up to 204. Trade in the south occurred at 125 to 125.5 per hundredweight on a live weight basis. Feeder cattle prices were steady to 3 higher for the week, while calves were steady to 4 higher. Slaughter cow prices also trended steady to as much as 5 higher. Wholesale beef sales were light to moderate, and boxed beef values were mostly 5 lower on the week due to ongoing sluggish demand and lean, finely textured beef acceptance issues. Corn prices moved sharply lower early in the week. However, prices rallied after the USDA prospective planting report, leaving the market mostly unchanged for the week. Looking ahead, the fed cattle market has declined about $6 a hundredweight from the highs a month ago, while most live cattle future contracts are $10 off their highs. The trend is still lower moving forward. Fed cattle supplies will increase moving through the summer. The lean, finely textured beef issue will continue to pressure prices lower in the near term. The beef complex is expected to stabilize next week, and the fed cattle supplies will be steady to larger. Expect the fed cattle market to trade lower with prices near 124 per hundredweight in the south. Demand for the feeder cattle market will likely weaken going into next week, with lower fed cattle and higher corn futures prices. Expect feeder cattle prices to be lower next week. Demand for calves continue to be strong, with spring and summer grazing demand supporting the market. Calf prices are forecasted to be mostly steady next week. Wholesale beef prices continue to struggle with additional inventories from the higher slaughter levels during the last few weeks. The market implications from the lean, finely textured beef media fallout are likely still working through the system. Demand for middle meats is still lackluster. However, prices should find seasonal support into the summer and support a higher cutout price. Choice middles should begin to gain ground as buyers procure post-Easter needs. 50% lean trimmings may continue to struggle. Choice boxes are anticipated to trade between $1.82 and $1.86 per hundredweight, with select boxes trading about $1 less. The corn market responded as expected after the USDA released prospective plantings report Friday with near-limit moves for April and July futures contracts. The report was more bullish to the old crop corn and likely established strong support for the prices to remain above $6 per bushel for the near term. Resistance will likely be near $6.75 per bushel. Thanks for watching. Remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.
The beef business has never been for the faint of heart. For more than 40 years, CattleFax has led the way. We're the time-proven leader in research, analysis, and information, equipped with the industry's most powerful database. Become a member at CattleFax.com.